Welcome back to another episode of Film Buff Bros, and in this episode, we're going to rank our favorite Batman movies.
Yes.
From least to worst. Alright, so these ones are kind of interchangeable for me. Batman vs. Superman and Batman and Robin. Just terrible movies. What's his face? Chris O'Donnell, he's good in Scent of a Woman. It's just... bad choice for him to be in that movie. George Clooney, terrible Batman. And I don't know who's worse, him or Ben Affleck, but both very just garbage, brought nothing to the role. Batman Forever. Val Kilmer, kind of cool, but the dumb one-liners and what's his face? Jim Carrey as the Riddler, kind of cool, and Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones, kind of cool. Number 7, The Batman. Couldn't get through it. Got about halfway through it. So dark and bleak and terrible acting. That guy's a good actor too. I'm not talking about his acting. I'm talking about the bit parts and other supporting roles other than Colin Farrell, who's sick as the Penguin. Batman Begins. Liam Neeson and the Scarecrow guy, it's all right. I didn't really enjoy those series, so those are my next three. Batman Rises, love that opening plane scene. That was actually shot crazy. The Bane or Tom Hardy, bad. No, didn't like it. I like when Christian Bale's climbing out of the hole or whatever. That was kind of cool. And then Dark Knight. Only reason I like it is because of Heath Ledger's performance. Other than that, I think it's not good. Christian Bale, I think he's the greatest actor alive right now. Or from the younger generation, like, Pacino, De Niro, Keitel, top tier. But, and let's throw Denzel in there too. Batman is my voice. Just cringe. Batman's 1966, I think it is, with Adam West. It's just fun. Meredith Burgess, or whatever his name is, the Rocky coach. He's awesome, funny in it. It's not Eartha Kitt, right? It's the other woman. I think Eartha Kitt was in some of the TV shows. But she's pretty good too. She's like perfect and all that shit. That's dope. And Cesar Romero, he's fun as the Joker too. And I love the guy who plays the Riddler. His voice keeps going up when he's talking about his schemes. Awesome. Number 2, Batman Returns. I think that was really where Tim Burton could make the movie his. I love the carnival-esque aspect to it. I love Michelle Pfeiffer. I thought that was a great performance by her. Her arc is awesome. Just great range she shows in that. Love Danny DeVito in it. Love Christopher Walken in it. That's almost my favorite. But Batman '89, man, just saw it in theater as a kid, and Jack Nicholson. Perfectly balanced of surreal and realistic for a superhero movie. Maybe the greatest superhero movie ever that does that balance of surreal and realistic.
Yeah, true. See, Batman versus Superman. I don't think I've ever got through that one before because it was so poorly edited. And yeah, just boring. Just because the pacing isn't there at all. And wasn't a fan of Batman in a big, huge, like, robot-looking costume, and I'm not a big Superman fan, so that's bottom. Number 9, Batman and Robin. Yeah, like, man, the nipples on the bat suit. George Clooney sucks. The corny lines from Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze. Bane looked kind of dumb and just way too cartoonish, and again, just it's just way too campy. Batman Forever is slightly less campy. It's slightly more watchable because it's just, less campy. But the makeup on Two-Face I just thought was stupid. Carrey was probably the best part about that movie to me. Jim Carrey, and Kilmer does a pretty good job. The Batman, controversial take here. For me, it's at number 7. there's a lot wrong with that movie. Like, I've rewatched it a couple times now, and like, yeah, there's some good stuff in that movie. Some of the where Batman's flying around and all this stuff, but the special effects and stuff. But like, yeah, the acting is not there. Like Kravitz's daughter, Lenny Kravitz's daughter, they're like just not good. Really didn't enjoy the Riddler too, Paul Dano or whatever. Just not intimidating whatsoever. Best part, yeah, for sure, Pattinson and Colin Farrell. And yeah, maybe I'll talk more about that some other time. But it's. I hope that the next one's better. Batman Begins #6. Yeah, origin story. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just not enough Batman in the movie. But I do think that Bale was a good choice for Batman. And he's good in the movie. I don't know, like, it's a movie, like, I think I never finished the movie until, like, a little while ago. I never got to the end of the movie. It's just, I think that movie could have been cut more. And yeah, the train sequence at the end, wasn't a big fan. Batman Returns is #5 for me. Yeah, there's not enough Batman in this movie either. That's my only problem with it. It's just not enough Batman in there's just too much DeVito. But yeah, Catwoman, amazing. Michelle Pfeiffer. #4, Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, from that first scene, like you're saying with the plane, just like, and I thought I liked him as Bane. I liked him as Bane. I thought he was threatening. He breaks Batman's back. There's a lot of Batman in the movie. Then he climbing out of the hole and all this stuff. Pretty good. #3, Batman from '66. Always gonna have a sweet spot for this because it's just so fun. The villains are the best part. A lot of this like Dutch angle when you show the villains. The music's fantastic in it. Yeah, and it still holds up. I can still watch it. The opening sequence with the shadows on the walls, and yeah, just so much I like about the movie and the United Nations stuff too. #2, Dark Knight. Yeah, I really liked that. It reminded me of Heat, and I know he showed Heat to the whole cast before. This is the vibe we're going for. And yeah, from the first scene, the window pops out. Heath as the Joker. Lots of Batman in the movie when he comes, you first see him, and he smashes into the parkade. So yeah, Dark Knight, enjoy it. Paced really well, in my opinion. Shot really well. Batman, #1, same. I'm always going to have that sweet spot, same as you. It's just, when that first came out, it was just amazing. The music by Danny Elfman, the costume design, the characters, the casting, pacing was right on, special effects, like, yeah, and Keaton I thought was great in the movie. Even as Bruce Wayne, same as Batman, I think he was great. Yeah.
All right, that's our episode for this week. Tune in next week for another episode, and click down below to like and subscribe. And also, please leave a comment and let us know what kind of movies you want us to review.
Do that.